Moving abroad. What are the pros? What are the cons? We will be discussing this topic in this video. Stay tuned. If you are considering to study abroad or take the next career step in another country, or if you are wondering why do some people take the decision to move from their home country to another country to live or study, this is the right video. I will be explaining to you based on my experience in 6 different countries what is awaiting you. Let's jump into the topic. So the first pro, it's learning new languages, learning a new culture, and of course enjoying the food. So for me personally, I was able to learn 4 different languages throughout the different experiences that I had in different countries, and you can imagine what type of bonding you will have to the people that you will meet throughout your life in the country or outside of the country, where you will be able to speak their own language. That's really a big advantage for you, not only from a personal life, so private life perspective, but also from your career perspective. In your business meeting, you will be able to really create this bonding and make better business with the people because you can speak their language. This was the biggest advantage that I'm seeing today in my life. The best example is Germany, where I spent around 8 years of my life. When I first got there, I started learning the language, and after 8 years of living there, you can imagine I was like a native speaker, and this helped me adopt to the culture. So from day one, where I was not understanding anyone, compared to the last day where I was in Germany, it is really a huge difference, and this made me feel like a German after 8 years. And of course, if you think of Germany, you think of the Oktoberfest. That's for you. The second pro. Now imagine you can speak the language and you know the culture and also a little bit the food, yeah? Now you can really start meeting a lot of people and start building friendships, especially that you are living inside the country, so you have access directly to the people. And now imagine someone like me who lived in 6 different countries, how big is my network? So I have friends all over the world, not only in the 6 different countries, but even when I move countries and I meet people from the countries that I left, then I have again this bonding, and again I have more and more friends. So I know now if I move back to Germany just for vacation, I can meet 7 to 8 people within 1 week just because I have these friends and I'm staying in contact with them, which is one of the most important tips that I would give you. Stay in contact with the people. Even if once a year, just write them happy birthday. This makes a difference, and you will be really, really thankful because these people will also start thinking of you. So for example, when I last went for holidays in Germany over Christmas, I was able within 1 day to meet 3-4 people just by writing them over WhatsApp that I was in Germany. And this is really the beauty, really again, the beauty out of it. You have friends all over the world. Now I know if I go to the US, I'll be also able to meet a couple of friends that I met over there. Same for France, same for the UAE, same for Lebanon, same for China. All these countries I have friends, so yeah, why limit myself to a little like friends circle when I can really meet a variety of people all over the world. The third pro is about career development and financial benefits. Imagine your CV once you move abroad. It will be very relevant for the market. In today's world, all the companies are trying to internationalize. They're trying to become global, if they're not already. And that's when you will be able really to stand out of the crowd. If you study abroad, or you have multiple career experiences abroad, that's when the companies will be willing to pay you more. They will be willing also to pay you some allowances to move. So for example, your flight tickets. your housing, your cars, and so on. And that's what happened to me. So at the start, when I moved from Lebanon to France, I gathered there a couple of experiences, and I noticed it when I searched for a job abroad. When I moved from France to Germany, I saw that the companies were more interested in my profile because I was international. And then when moving from Germany to the United Arab Emirates to Dubai, that's when I noticed how powerful my CV was getting, because I had these international experiences. And suddenly you'll start noticing that the salary negotiations will get very, very easy in comparison if you stay in the same country. Because they know, the companies know, how much value you will be adding to their team. Because you have another mindset, you are open-minded. You can simply accept the people how they are. You are diverse. Your personality is diverse. And that's the fourth pro. The personal development. Throughout all the experiences, once you move from country A to country B, you will be starting from zero. You are like a newborn. And that's when you will start building your personality all over again, and keeping the stuff that were good in your personality before, and adding on top of them some more advantages. So for example, each time I moved countries, it was for me a new start. I was able to meet new friends, so all the pros that I mentioned before. I was able to increase my salaries, but not only. I was able to rediscover myself. And that's really key, because you will start finding the why. You will start feeling accomplished. And this is what I wish for everyone watching this video. Stay tuned until the end. I will give you some tips about how to prepare your move abroad. Please don't forget to subscribe and to watch also my other videos to get to know me better as a person. And I'm looking forward to see your comments, meet new friends, and I hope to see you in my other videos also. And unfortunately, I have embedded some disadvantages in this video, so the life is not rosy, so the life could get ugly when you move abroad. The first disadvantage is about how you will feel when you first move there, because you don't know the environment. You don't have any friends. It will be a completely new environment for you. And this is something where you will feel lonely at the start. You will feel overwhelmed with a new country. And it is a make or break at this stage. So for me personally, when I moved, for example, to China, I didn't know the language. I didn't have any friends. And it was quite hard at the start. I was afraid to go outside my room to the restaurant because no one would understand me. I didn't know what to order. I was afraid to go to the supermarket to buy some stuff because no one would understand me. I'm not sure if I understand what's on the packages. And this is an experience which made me realize I just simply have to go out of my comfort zone. And each time you face such a situation, there's nothing wrong about asking the people outside. And rest sure, all the people are willing to help. I'm really sure everyone watching this video, if someone else comes to you from another country while you're walking on the street, you'll be more than happy to help. Because that's us humans. We like to help. And once you get helped, you know that one day you will help somebody. And it is like a cycle. You help, you will get help. They help, they will get help. And everyone is happy. So that's the beauty about this disadvantage. My tip for you, if you're feeling in this situation, just go outside of your comfort zone, speak out, talk to people, you'll be good. The second disadvantage is friends and family. Of course, you will start missing the people who are mostly important to you. And if you are someone like me that moved into different countries, that's when it will start really being painful, because you will start feeling that you are distancing yourself from your family, distancing yourself from your friends. Sometimes you will be asking yourself, am I a bad son? Am I a bad friend? because I'm always on the run. With the time, you'll start realizing that that's life. It's not you moving on. You're pursuing your future. You're thinking about yourself. You're becoming the person you want to be. And this is again the beauty of moving abroad and the sad part of moving abroad. But there's nothing wrong of visiting the family and visiting the friends again. So in today's world, it's just a couple of hours airplane and you will be able to be at any point in the world. So just don't forget about your family, stay in touch with the family. It is though advisable to keep it controlled. So don't let these emotions stop you from discovering the new culture. Don't isolate yourself if you're going through such a situation. Do it differently. Just go outside, find friends, and talk to them about it. They will be more than happy to help you understand, and they will be on your side throughout this journey. And that's how you will integrate. You will feel comfortable in the new country. Just give it a chance. The third disadvantage is homesickness. I am pretty sure anyone who did the move abroad and watching this video, they can relate to what I'm talking about. The honeymoon phase, that is the phase where you will fall in love with the country, you will fall in love with the new climate, with the people. And after these 2 months, you will realize that you are abroad. It's not a vacation. You're actually living in the country, and that's where the homesickness will start. You will start missing your friends, your family, what we talked about before. You will start missing the roads at home. You will start missing the cars. You will start missing every single detail that you had in the past country. After the homesickness phase, that's when you will settle. And it is typically after the 3rd month, you will simply realize that you are living outside of your home and you are not only on vacation, and it is okay, and that you should enjoy the experience. So in this phase, it is very important to speak to someone about it and also to understand what's happening inside you. For me, when I first moved from Lebanon to the United States, I was only 15 years old. I left my family at home and I moved to a host family in the United States, for whom I'm very thankful for all the experiences that I had. And hello to them if they are watching. After the first 2 months, I was really enjoying it. I was really loving the United States, but then the homesickness hit. Even though I moved from a developed country to a first world country, the United States, it was for me really a shock, a cultural shock. And I first realized this homesickness after 2 months. I had to cry each day. I was really depressed. I had breakdowns, everything, the whole menu, especially that I was that young. So teenage crisis combined with homesickness, I'll let you imagine, yeah? But then after this period, my personality got shaped, and got shaped in a good way, or in a way that I find good and I like, because now I'm a strong person and I'm ready to take the next advantage. I'm not afraid of what life is hiding for me, because I know I will be able to climb the mountains, and that's what moving abroad taught me, especially moving abroad at this young age. Now, after the first time that you moved abroad and you had this experience that I just mentioned before, that's when it will start getting easier to make the step, to make the move, to go through the homesickness. Nevertheless, you should not underestimate it. You will go through this phase again and again and again. For each country that you will leave, you will start building this home feeling and start being homesick for that country, because it's part of you, it's part of your personality. You cannot just hide it. And this is the reality, and that's because you are a citizen of the world and no longer a citizen of one single country. You are open-minded. You are international. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? The 4th disadvantage is starting new again. So when we talk about opening a new chapter, which is a positive thing, we also talk about closing another chapter. And that's where the disadvantage is. So when moving abroad, you will have headache, because you will need to close all the administrative stuff that you had at the originating country and then do the same thing at the new country. So it will be really time consuming, energy consuming to do all the administrative stuff around your move abroad. And you need to make sure that you did not forget anything. So for example, your health insurance, you should make sure that you quit your health insurance at one company and make sure that you have the health insurance at the new country, which is, as said again, time consuming, energy consuming. And this was for me the main challenge that I faced throughout the past at least 3 country moves that I had, because I was an adult and I had to do it on my own, and it is not easy. You will be really picking up the phone each day, following up on different stuff in 2 different countries. And please be ready to do it for at least 6 months, because after you move, you'll start realizing, oh, maybe I forgot this, I forgot that, and that's when you will need to go back and talk to people in the country that you left, which is very time consuming again and energy consuming, especially that you are not living in the country and you are trying to influence something which is not in your power anymore. You cannot go there and meet them in person and tell them to achieve the stuff that you are looking for. It's all hoping and really being persistent, but it is only a phase, it's only details, and through persistence you will be able to make it, no doubt about it. My first tip for you is on how to meet new people. So we discussed it before about getting into the new country, not knowing any friends, not knowing any people, even struggling with the language. And for me personally, I was able to overcome this hurdle by simply joining sports clubs. So I play football as a person, and each time I join the sports club, you automatically start picking the language, and not only, you will find the friends. And that's how I found my friends in the US, in France, in Germany, in China, wherever I lived, in the UAE. You just go play sports with them, and you will be really amazed how quick you will be able to find the friends, how quick you will go party with them maybe. It's really easy. Easier said than done, of course, because you need to find the club first, but just keep persistent again. Just try, contact people, and you will be invited for maybe a practice session. They will like you, you will stay. That's my secret for you. Now reflect on the activities that you'd like to do. For example, if you are more interested into arts, if you are interested in dancing, just check on the internet. Google is there. Check some clubs or some activities in your area which isn't related to this activity that you like. And you'll be amazed how quick you will be able to find friends, and also you will start meeting people who are in the same situation as you, maybe, who just moved countries, and you will start building also friendships with these other people. It's a win-win for everyone. And usually people go to such events to meet other people, which is a great opportunity. This is what we are exactly looking for. We want to meet new people, and people are there waiting for us to meet them. So great, just go for it. The second tip that I have for you is to prepare. Prepare the move well ahead. Once you know that you are planning to move abroad, that's when you need to start to prepare a checklist about all the contracts that you need to quit. You need to start preparing for arriving in the new country, and you need to really be careful that you really don't leave anything open in the originating country. So for example, a lot of my friends forgot to quit their health insurance before leaving, and this led to really huge penalties that they had to pay afterwards. From my own experience, when I moved from France to Germany, I forgot to resign my housing insurance, and after 6 months I went back to France, and I still had my letterbox, and I found one of the messages or letters that was sent to me, and it was yeah, they were suing me because I did not pay the amount that they were expecting from me. And that's when I realized I had a call with them and I figured it out, and they were very nice to me. But that's when I figured it out. People, please do me a favor, quit everything, resign all the contracts that you have, and make sure you list down all the details before you make the move. And in the arriving country, as said before, make sure you have the same checklist, all what you need to do, and inform yourself well ahead. Don't wait for the last minute. Again, don't wait for the last minute. That's what happened to me when I moved again from Germany to the United Arab Emirates. I left it till the last day, the very last day, to start packing my stuff, because I was very overwhelmed with all the administrative stuff around. And that's when really I noticed I should have really started 1-2 months ahead with packing my stuff and giving the keys back of my apartment and getting everything sorted out. Really, please plan it ahead. My third tip for you is to really hear what your body is telling you. Keep doing sports, keep eating healthy, and watch out. It's really a very tough situation and you will be really challenged each day. That's why you need a healthy body. Just give your body some time for sport each day throughout the whole experience, even if the things get very tough. Just remember, you have this one body and it is your engine. You need to take care of it. My last move from Germany to the United Arab Emirates, I simply did not take this into consideration and I let myself get very stressed, and now I got like back pains throughout the move. So it was really 1 month before the move. My body told me, dude, take a pause. And until date, I'm still working on strengthening my back, because it's each day telling me I've had a very hard year last year and it was because of the move. That's why please do me a favor, make sure you do not forget your body. My final words to you, it is a unique experience and it is your experience. I talked today about my experience, but your experience will be different. And it is up to you to make really the most out of it and to make it a successful, a beautiful experience that you will tell your grandchildren about and that you will learn from. I hope this video really touched on the points you were looking to hear, and I'm looking forward for the next video that I will be posting. And please give me the likes, please give me the subscribes, and let's stay in contact. Just comment and let's get in touch and become friends. Have a nice day. Bye bye.